This story isn't fiction, it's a mirror. Let's talk about what no one wants to say, but everyone needs to hear. There were two young men, both born in the same city, both chasing survival in a world that never seemed to give enough. One was named Chinedu and the other was Kwame. Now, if you looked at them closely, the way they walked, the way they hustled, the way they dreamed, you'd swear they were brothers. But in the eyes of the world around them, they were anything but not brothers. See, Chinedu grew up hearing his uncle say, "Do not trust people like them. They will always betray you." And Kwame, his grandmother whispered to him as a child, "Never get too close to people from that side. They will never see you as equal." Two seed planted, two boys raised, two divisions carved in their hearts before they even had a chance to know each other. So when they finally met as teenagers in the marketplace, instead of them seeing a reflection of each other, no, they saw themselves as enemies. Wait a minute, you'd think. But weren't they the same? Both broke, both dreaming, both tired of fighting to be seen? Yes, but that's the trick. Division doesn't need truth. It only needs repetition. And so, Chinedu avoided Kwame, and Kwame looked at Chinedu with suspicion. Every glance became a competition, and every silence became a disrespect. Oh, and the market thrived on their rivalry. The traders loved it because they feel Chinedu's people are greedy and Kwame's people are lazy. They didn't even know who started those lines, but they repeated them again and again until they become truths. See, that's how it works. Words divide, stories distract, and people start fighting battles that weren't even theirs. One day, a big politician came to town and he stood on the podium, his voice thundering through the loudspeaker. "My brothers and sisters," he said, "the reason you are suffering is because of them." He pointed not at himself, not at the system, but at the other groups, at neighbors who looked just like Chinedu and Kwame. Oh, and the crowd roared. They believed him, just as they always did. And this is because anger is always easier to swallow than truth. So what happened? Chinedu and Kwame's community split. They stopped trading with each other. They stopped marrying across lines, and they stopped protecting one another. Oh, and who gained? Not Chinedu, not Kwame, and not the people. The ones who gained were the same ones pulling the strings. Politicians, businessmen, and the elites who laughed while the poor fought each other like puppets. Now, here is where the story twists. Years later, Chinedu found himself broke, desperate, and in need of a job. The only person who had a small workshop hiring was Kwame. At first, Chinedu refused. "I can't go to him. Our people don't mix like that." Oh, but hunger is a teacher that doesn't care about tradition. So he swallowed his pride and knocked at Kwame's door. Kwame opened and shocked to see him, as silence hung heavily. Then, without a word, Kwame stepped aside and let him in. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Side by side, as they worked together, something strange happened. They laughed, they shared stories, they realized they weren't enemies, they were mirrors. One evening, after a long day, Chinedu asked, "Brother, do you ever wonder who taught us to hate each other?" Kwame dropped his tools and replied, "I've been asking myself these same questions. We've been fighting, we've been quarreling, all for the sake of the wrong reasons." Oh, and right there in the dim light of the workshop, they saw the invisible strings. Strings of words, strings of distractions, and strings of division. They realized something powerful. The system never feared their differences, it feared their unity. Because united, they were unstoppable. Divided, they were predictable. Now, think about it. How many Chinedus and Kwames exist in this world? How many people are kept busy fighting shadows while the real puppeteers are laughing? Oh, the truth? Division is the oldest trick in the book. Oh, and unity? Unity is the real rebellion. If this story made you pause, then maybe it's time to talk to yourself. We just came to the end of this video, and I will urge that you like, comment, subscribe, follow, share this video to who you feel needs to hear it. Let's awaken the soul, one story at a time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.